This video will teach you the most consistent super gliding method that I know of from my experience, and a method that also gives you more control over the direction your character is launched when super gliding. I'm not sure who did the first super glide in the finals, but a bunch of clips have been posted of it from a bunch of different players since launch. But recently, a player called Nava put out a video when he found a fairly consistent method to replicate super gliding each time. Now, I was using his method, but I found it to be a bit inconsistent at times, and I noticed other people were having the same issue. So I got in the range and started experimenting to find something better by using Nava's discovery as a stepping stone towards a better method. His method is a great discovery, however, and I'll link his video in the description if you'd like to go check it out. Now I'll get straight into it and show you exactly how my method is done. Now firstly, to initiate a super glide, you're going to need to mantle into a window and either look left or right and push yourself into the window frame. Now in this case, I'm looking to my left, so I'm holding W and A and looking into the wall, but slightly over 90 degrees, so I'm looking slightly backwards. Then, as I'm pushing against the wall, my character will begin to vibrate, and as soon as this vibration starts to happen, I turn and look backwards, and in this case I push D and then S. And I hold them both and it launches me backwards and to my right. Now I've tried this with just S, I've tried it with just D, just A, S and D, so on and so forth. And this is where you get more control over the direction that your character is actually launched. So you can input just S if you would like to go straight back, S and D if you would like to go back and to your right, and S and A if you'd like to go back and to your left, so on and so forth. You get the point. Now you've probably noticed while watching the clips in the background that although I'm super gliding every time, sometimes I'm getting launched a lot further than others. This seems to be related to the time that you're released from the vibrating state in the window, and as far as I've seen, it's somewhat random as to how far you actually get launched. The speed will always be good, but I think there is a sweet spot when you're released from the vibration, and due to the fact that that vibrating state is so seemingly random, I don't think there's a perfect timing to get the best possible speed boost each time. But in saying that, the average speed boost you get is still really good, so it's not really much of an issue. Another thing to note is that every class can equip the Goo Grenade, and it is a very helpful tool for setting up for super glides. Find a building like the one in the range, blow out the second floor, then place the Goo Grenade on the bottom floor and it'll be at the perfect height to climb the second floor window and super glide. It's important to note that if you mantle from too low into a window and you see the animation of your arms actually coming up and grabbing onto the window, then the super glide will not work. You need to be at a certain height from the window for this to work, and the height that I show in this video seems to be the perfect height. Anyway, that should pretty much cover everything for this method. I hope it helps you hit more consistent super glides. If you have any questions about it, anything you're confused about, comment them down below and I will answer all of them. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Cheers.